Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel, Caseyleighreiki. I am Casey. Today we're going to be doing your general reading for July, and every month I'm going to say this. I cannot believe that it is July. I said it in June. I'm going to say it again. I cannot believe that time is just flying by this year. Realistically though, what I've been saying, just to try to make this clear to people, these don't have to be of the time frame that I set them for. This is more so for me to be able to keep track, know which ones need to be uploaded next or which ones I've already done as I keep them on my computer. So with that being said, this is very general. It may apply to you past, present, or future tense. So anything that comes up that you're drawn to, even if it's, I don't know, say we move ahead and it's December and you're looking at the July one and you think it resonates, go ahead and watch this one. You never know. This will be for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements, or which other placement you feel drawn to watch or check out. I do recommend trying to watch at least your Sun, Moon, Rising so you can get a more rounder, broad effect of what's going on. Sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to switch the roles. Energy's fluid. Time is fluid. So if you have to do any of those things, don't fret. You can even take some pieces away. I don't know why I need to say this, but I feel like I do. You can even take some pieces away from this and not the whole thing. Sometimes little tiny things apply because you just might need one thing out of this video. Anyways, I feel like I'm going on a rant. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to clear some stuff up. So, I sat down to try to meditate a little bit on your energy before we started, and they showed me this bracelet, my Evil Eye bracelet here, that I wear usually during, all of my sessions or all of my videos that I record. They showed me this, and it was like, you cannot start the session without this. You just can't. And I was like, okay. So I went to go grab it, and then, I'm sorry if the light kind of changes. It seems to be cloudy where I'm at, so the light just keeps disappearing even though I have all the blinds open. Anyways, I digress. I think that the way I feel is that the reason I need to go and get this bracelet is because obviously I need to be protected from something. If I'm going to be connected to your energy, I need to be protected, which subsequently means that you need protection, most likely. You either need to start protecting yourself more, or you need to start protecting yourself in general. Like, if you haven't done that at all, please go do that. Especially if you are a healer, a light worker, or someone who deals with energy on a frequent basis, whether it's just with yourself or with friends, or it could be with clients, whatever the case is for you. I do think you need to increase your protection, or just kind of bulk up your protection methods right now. What I was also picking up is that there must be some stuff going on for you guys that's really heavy and dark, very much so, I want to say transformative energy. And I was just about to say, I think they're showing me the rattle, which is out of the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and I have this deck right here, and look what's on the bottom. The rattle. Number 43, which is 7. And to me, I always think of spiritual growth, ascension, expansion on a spiritual or energetic level. I really think you guys are I don't know if this is going to turn into a gift for you guys or turn into some sort of spiritual endeavor. I don't know what else to call it, but you guys are on a soul level, energetic level, battling off energies that you do not know about. There are some dark things. Let me preface this. Please don't panic or freak out in any way. People get attachments all the time. But I do think very specifically, if you are someone who is a light worker, a healer, anything like that, spiritual warrior, advisor, whatever the name is for it, you work with energy, you need to protect yourself because there's some weird shit going on. I'm not even gonna lie, there's just some weird stuff going on. I think that you guys are battling these darker energies, entities, attachments, whatever, and you don't know that you're doing this. So if you're feeling For some of you, maybe you're like, I don't know, I seem to be having a hard time. I'm really down. I'm really depressed. I'm struggling with my anxiety, or, I'm having a panic attack and I haven't had one in 20 years, like that type of energy. There's a just steady incline of this energy, and I think it's because there are things on you that you don't know about. And I feel like some of you, especially those, like I said, light workers and what have you, you guys, I just heard this is your introductory period. Wow. And I think that's why the rattle is important. Something about your energy is saying, I'm literally hearing the words, like, come and get it. Like, something about your energy and what you're doing is almost, guess there's a cat down there. It's almost like challenging to these lower energies. Like, these lower or denser energies are trying to, oh my God, pull you down, bring you down, keep you down, like really trying to diminish I'm hearing your flame, your light. I'm hearing it as flame. So they're showing me the rattle is a torch. Okay, here we go with the messages. The rattle is a torch. The rattle is a torch. It's not necessarily a rattle, but that torch, that flame that is ignited within you, your energy, that torch is calling people, or things or energies. It's like it's attracting like a moth to a flame, torch, right? The rattle is the torch. It's like you go out there with your energy, that's the symbolism of the torch. That light, that flame is your energy, is your vibration, it's your this energy that you are giving off just out to the world, because you're doing, I almost feel like so much and so quickly. The pace at which you're doing it is at an accelerated level. Again, just what I'm hearing. That's what my guides are telling me. You are climbing this like spiritual ladder, and it's like so quick. Like, they're showing me you guys walking with this rattle. We're just gonna call it a torch now. You are walking with this torch through, and this could be like a past life thing if you guys feel specifically drawn to Egyptian culture or something like that. You're walking through in like a corridor of what to me feels like right out of a movie about like a pyramid, like something to do with a corridor, tombs. Like, you have this light, like you are on this very important mission. You are trying to accomplish something that is absolutely huge. And I don't necessarily feel like it's just huge in a sense of like, oh, I just want to do it and I would like to accomplish that. It's this like very daunting like assignment or task, and I feel like this is all symbolic on like a spiritual level. This thing that you're accomplishing, this daunting task, mission, journey, this is so big. This is huge. And I think it's for your development, your spiritual growth, your ascension, and you moving on. Like this thing, whatever it is for you, means so much to you. I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily like just about like pride or anything. It's not surface level. It's like, I need to do this because like who else is going to do it? I need to do it so I can help other people, so that way I can lead the way for others, so I can clear a path for other people. Like, you doing this is not a sense of I want to do it because I want to, and I want the fame, and I want the glory, and I want to be able to say, yeah, I can do that. Like, you truly, whatever you are doing in this vision, in this dark corridor, the walls are like yellowish, like tannish stone, which is why I'm saying this might be like pyramid Egyptian. You guys are just walking along this path like close to the wall, and they're showing me that you guys are like touching the wall as you're like going along, and then holding the torch, but you're holding it like up high and like just making your way. Like, there's this confidence about it, like, I need to do this. This is about like, again, like morals, your ascension of like, this is what my soul was meant to do. This is a part of me and who I am, and I have to go on this journey to literally clear away light, right? To open up and shed light on something so that way other people can follow suit. Like, there's something about you guys here being a leader. Hence, going back to the beginning of this whole entire channel message, the introductory period. The introductory period, this is what it is. You're in the dark, just using your light, your energy, your vibration itself is the guiding light. It's like so much hermit energy almost, in a way, but with more fire and passion and drive. Excuse me. This light, it's just you. Like, you are just leading the way and opening up these doors by being you and working on yourself. Like, you are the key. You are the key. Like, you don't need another tool. You don't need other things. You don't need technically even, you know, the fucking like torch or whatever, right? It's just like just the flame that burns within you. You are the tool that you need to move on, to carry on, to clear that path. This is your introductory period, and what they're telling me is that you're fighting off some really dark, heavy, dense things around you. I don't think that you guys know that these things are on you. And if you do know that these things are on you, maybe you feel like you just feel weird one day, right? Where you're like, oh, like I feel like I have this like tension maybe like in my back or something, or I have this like, you know, my hip is killing me for some reason. You could be just holding that energy in that place. You know, try to cleanse it out of you in whatever way you know best, especially if you're a light worker, a healer, spiritual worker of some kind. You guys heal yourselves. Reiki, salt baths, anything that you can think of that would heal yourself and pull that energy, literally pull it out of you. Use your very strong energy, please, to just try to get it off of you. I am just seeing someone like fighting off like these dark, like shadow type people or shadowy like beings. They're just like coming at you like out of nowhere, literally out of the dark, because they're bringing you back to that light. You yourself are attracting these things, and they're coming out of the woodwork, out of the dark, to just come and attack you and like get into your energy, like I said, to pull you down, keep you down, because you are so powerful. Like, your energy is so powerful, and it's just this like untapped potential. You guys have so much like spiritual authority. These things don't want that. It could be that it's just the environment that you're in, or the people around you, or things like that. But it's like, specifically, they're even telling me, this is so much channeled information. I'm so sorry, guys, but I hope this resonates for some of you. When you're off like in astral realm or dreaming, you wake up and you're like, I'm so exhausted. I'm like waking up with a headache. Like, I'm waking up feeling like I just like can't even function. My body is just like sluggish, and like, oh, you feel like you're just filled with like tar and like gunk. It's because those things are finding you in the astral realm while you're going around doing things while you're sleeping. They're finding you because, again, your energy is the light. You attract those things just by you being you, with your energy. Your vibration vibrates and creates this beautiful like iridescent light, this crystalline diamond-like light that they're showing me. It just, like any other light source hits it, it's just like bing, like just reflective. That's how they're finding you. They're finding you while you're asleep in the astral. You know, you're having dreams about whatever, especially if you're having dreams about fighting things off or fighting people off, fighting entities, weird shit like that. Yeah, that's not because it's a dream. It's because it's very real, and that's what you're doing. You're literally fighting them off, and that's why you wake up and you're exhausted. You're so tired. Headaches, like back pain or like hip pain. You just wake up feeling like you have stuff on you. It's because you do have stuff on you. Like, you literally do. You have to get it off of you, whether you do it yourself, if you're like a light worker, healer, what have you, or either way, whether you do that or not, find someone to take it off of you. Do a clearing. I also even offer Reiki sessions, but it doesn't matter who you go to. It matters, to me at least, I always say, that you trust in the person that you are hiring to do this for you, okay? Have a good relationship with them. Trust what they're doing, so that way it's more potent and more powerful. But I'm just going to stop there because I've talked so much about it. But if you've been feeling strange, off, tired, depressed out of nowhere, anxious, just like low, crying out of the blue, like just random stuff, like bursts of emotions, and releasing and purging this very heavy, dense, like burdening energy, it's because other things have found their way into your energy. You have attachments and things of that nature. You need to let them go, get them off of you, okay? Okay, that was a long channel message. Half the video is a channel message. I can't believe that because I feel like I just started talking. Time is fluid. Time is fluid. All right. I want to read you what the rattle says, and then we're also just going to like pull a couple, just like see what comes out too, just from like shuffling. But I do want to read the rattle. Let me show you up a little bit closer. Wow, you have rattle and the journey underneath. You're kidding me right now. And then look, you have water, which is all about purging. Wow. Water and flow under this. This is insane, guys. This is crazy. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. I'm taking all of these. I'm screw shuffling the deck. Okay, so this is the rattle 43. I want to read this one to you guys very specifically so you can get an idea of like what, you know, the book says. You have the journey. So this one was a 7. This one is 29, breaks down to an 11. I feel like the journey is pretty self-explanatory. This literally describes exactly what I was just talking about in that channeled message. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Because you have the rattle, like I said, it's like this torch, and the rattle is talking about making noise, calling something to you. It's a ritual. It's some sort of way for you to call on something, right? And then the journey here, pretty simple. We just went over this journey. We just literally dived into this very Egyptian-style journey, or whatever it is the journey is for you. It doesn't have to be that channel message. That might be for one or a couple of you. The journey. This rattle calling on that journey, that's what you're doing. Or I mean, I don't even think, like I said, you're necessarily thinking about it and going like, you're not. By you elevating, ascending, the self-growth and development, the work you're doing on yourself, the shadow work, you're calling upon these things by just doing what you're doing, by being a better person and changing your energy, changing your life, by changing your vibration, right? Getting up in that 5D sort of energy, that unconditional love energy. As you cleanse yourself, you purge all these things that are no longer serving you. I feel like you guys are rapidly like, I'm almost getting this sense of like I want to kind of like, I kind of want to throw up, honestly. I don't know if you guys have maybe been sick either, like out of the blue too. That could also be more of the purging and getting it out of you. So I feel like my stomach's starting to just like turn. Like I want to like fan myself and everything. So you guys might even be like throwing up. Another way of purging, getting the energy out of your body. I feel like you guys are severely purging this stuff out of you. There seems to be a lot. And then also 61 here with water. So you have another 7, okay? Water, the element of water. Water is so cleansing. This is the point. Water is about purification. Granted, you could have water in your immediate chart, right? Your moon or your rising sign, maybe even your Venus or something like that. North node could be water, something along those lines. But it doesn't have to be. When water comes out in this deck for me, is cleansing. It's purification. And that's why I think I was getting that message about an introductory period. You are being like almost baptized, like you are being cleansed, purified. And that's why it's introductory, because it's like, okay, before you can start to go off and do this thing, right? Like you need to have the qualifications, you need to have the background, the knowledge, and that's what the purification is. It's to rid you of anything that's negative and toxic to your physical being by having these things in your energy field. If you're gonna, continue on doing what you're doing, it's like these things are like sticking to you like magnets almost, just like I said, you're attracting them. So it's just like it's weighing you down, it's sticking to your energy, and obviously that has negative effects. It's literally slowing you down. It's like you get the weight of the world on your shoulders because you're holding all this negative toxic energy like in you. And I think that's what the water is coming here for. In order for you to continue on this journey, you need to be purified in order to be prepared for it, okay? And then you have flow, number 20, so 2, we're talking about duality, flow. Again, more water energy, right? Look at this. Look at the way that this woman here has the water in between her hands. She holds that water in her hand. She controls that. She's the one controlling this element. Do you see that? She has more power here to control this water, to control this purification. That's what I'm saying. I think you guys are elevating in this like such a cool way. Reminds me of like water bending. Like you're so in tune with that type of energy right now because you're cleansing, you're purifying, getting rid of these things. You are truly releasing them from your body, from your soul. You are purging on such, we're talking layers deep purging things, okay? I kind of want to read water, actually, not even the rattle. I just want to read water. Because that is just friggin' crazy. I just am, like, I'm stunned and totally blown away. It's insane. Water. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. When water arrives, you are invited to watch your emotions, see? Know they are going to be changeable, and do not settle on a conclusion at this time, which is exactly like this card, flow. You're going to go through the different energies. Flow in, flow out. Let it go. Let it come, let it go. Over and over and over again, like the tide. The tide comes in, it pulls back. It comes in, it pulls back, right? You have to go with that flow because there are no boundaries. Water is whatever, container or whatever that it's in. I'm just obsessed with this. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. That's what's important. You cannot act on them all the time. You have to allow them to move through you. Like if you put, water in your hands, right? My cup overfloweth, right? I hope this is making sense because I'm like all about this right now. My Aries sun is dying. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. This is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this. What water does to the flesh, it does in sacred ritual to the spirit. The spiritual cleansing, oh my God, guys, the spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience of the timeless, non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. You tell me this deck is seriously, it says baptism, and I said baptism earlier. Love that. Now is also a time that is pregnant with potential for you. Carl Jung talked about the maternal womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. It precedes and sustains every creation. Emergence from it is manifestation. Immersion in it, like the baptism, is dissolution of form. Because of this, it symbolizes regeneration. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. Guys, I don't even know what I'm even supposed to say right now. Do I pull tarot cards? I honestly feel like I might just pull more from this deck. That was the craziest thing ever. What is going on with you guys right now? Honestly, I might just stick with the oracle. I don't even think I need the tarot. What do I need the tarot for? What do I even need the tarot for? The serpent. You're kidding me. 46 breaks down to a 10. Ending. You guys are ending something absolutely huge. And what does the serpent do? It regenerates, rebirth. It sheds its old skin and creates a new one, right? Shedding its skin. The coyote, number 12, breaking down to a 3. This is about trusting the detours, okay? Trust the detours. Coyote is like a trickster energy, and I think these are the things that are, like I said, kind of like finding you and throwing you off. Look at this. It's like you are moving away from those trickster energies. You are cleansing yourself of them, purifying yourself, baptizing yourself from these energies. I'm blown away. I'm so blown away. The serpent energy to me also really talks about Kundalini, right? Which is the serpent that coils around the base or the root chakra. And as you awaken and ascend, uncoils, comes all the way up through the chakras. It's you guys are just doing oh my God, this is insane. You guys really have some sort of purpose here, for sure. I would say if you haven't ever looked into your past lives or what your purpose is and done any research on that, please do so, because this is incredible. This is not an average type of reading, guys. This is insane. Really, this is insane. Coyote, like I said, it definitely talks about this trickster energy. Talk about this, quick moving trickster energy. Okay? I feel like I have to say, again, it's like you're evolving in this way of like, you're not falling for that anymore. You're not surrounding yourself with that energy anymore. You're not. It's like going with the flow, right? Like the flow card. It's like those energies pop up, and now you have a way to maneuver around them. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom to be able to move through that energy, and you don't fall for it anymore. That's insane. That is just insane. The owl. I just cannot. You have the jaguar at the bottom as well. Look at this. This is insane to me. 39 here with the owl. So 12, we're getting down to, there's another 3. Technically another 12 and another 3. And 28. Another 10. Endings. 10. Look at this. These are some strong energies here. The jaguar is so powerful, and it's also, to me, this symbol of like feminine power and prowess as well. So if you are a feminine energy watching this, right, this could be something that, you know, would very much so resonate with you. Very powerful, very like mysterious. I kind of want to read this one. The owl here is all about, to me, like I get this secretive energy. It's high priestess energy. It is unlocking these doors, like I said, because you're kind of along the lines of this, you're in this corridor, and you're just like, you know, touching your wall, you're finding the way. And what does an owl do? Owl perches high above and looks over everything else, and this owl can see in the nighttime across the, you know, forest floor or whatever, when there is prey or there's food. And it's like, either there is something or someone watching you along the way. It's like you are truly being challenged, and like you have this mission that you need to complete, right? It's like you're being supervised almost in a way. You're being protected as you follow this journey or this path. The other option could be that, you know, you guys are kind of coming into this energy where you are now able to see these like secrets that you couldn't see or understand before. Because like I said, I feel like this is an introductory period, right? So I feel like on a very spiritual level, like an ascension type of level, the owl, it's like you're getting to that level, you're climbing to that level. The high priestess energy with this is almost like, let me show you this, now you'll understand. Or it's like an initiation in a way of like, you wouldn't have understood before, but now once you go through what it is you're doing right now, you purge, you clear, rejuvenation, rebirth, you get all of this stuff out of you. It's like you pass this test, high priestess comes out, and it's like, here's the stuff, you know, that I want you to do, or now you're ready for the next thing. It feels very serious. Like I said, introductory period, initiation type of energy where you guys are truly opening up a very real, very serious door. A very serious path is opening up for you. And I feel like it comes with a lot of almost like pressure or like responsibility. Like there's a lot of weight on you to be able to accomplish and do this. Like you are being truly bestowed with a gift. And that's why I think there's so many serious cards here about endings, purification, you know, cleansing that like old skin, right? That snake gets rid of the old skin, has a new one. And I feel like that's so important for you guys. So like you're going on this journey that it's indescribable, really. I wish I could describe the feeling inside of me. I want to read the Jaguar though, because that's such a powerful card, and I love that card. I am obsessed with it. But it gives me, before I even read it, this is very like, to me, like feminine energy. Like the energy I always get from this card is like, how do I describe this? Like, it's the awareness and that like, almost like that maternal energy that I will do what I have to do type of energy. I hope that makes sense, because the word I'm wanting to use out, I can't think of it right now. It's not coming to me. But it's like, I will do what I have to do to get to where I need to be, to ascend, to level up. It's like you're really taking on this role of like authority, really. Authority in a spiritual way. Yes. But let's read this. The jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Here we go. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. So you guys could be, like I said, dealing with these energies, or you could be utilizing them and becoming these energies. You could be embodying them, or they could be outside of you. These could be teachers, spirit guides. They could be some sort of higher being, again, like watching you, supervising this stuff, right? Because for the Jaguar card to mention, like the in-between realm, you know, night and day, not being detected, like, I feel like you are being almost like watched in a way, but it doesn't feel like bad to me. It just feels like you're being, like I said, watched and protected. This could be like an ascended masters thing or something, I don't know, but you are being watched over by someone or a multitude of different entities or beings, like higher vibrational beings. Like, you are truly on a journey of, this is like trials and tribulations. Like, you are really getting to the nitty-gritty behind something. This is a test of your endurance spiritually and what you are capable of as a soul on this planet. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She's delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places that you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you. What in your life needs to be released? More about releasing. What have you carried around with you far too long, which is ready to be let go of once and for all? Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Which also reminds me of the beings we talked about, you know, attaching themselves to you, right? Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and situations. This is just incredible, guys. I just don't even know, like, how to even sum this up. I'm just going to leave it here because I feel like I've talked so much in this video, and I want to leave you with all of this information. I feel like it's so heavy. So I'm just going to leave it for you guys. We didn't get into tarot, but I just don't even think we needed it. There were so many powerful messages here within this deck. I love you guys very much. Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you, of course. If you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and you would like to book a session with me, follow me on other social media platforms. You can check all that stuff out down below in the description box, okay? You'll find my website, how to book with me, Instagram, TikTok live schedule, and then, as always, if you want to hang out with me some more and get notified of upcoming videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification for more. And good luck on this journey. I will see you guys soon. Bye.